Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 7, Episode 1 of Resident Evil 2, the board game. We are playing from the Malformations of G core game expansion. So this is an add-on expansion to the core game of Resident Evil 2, the board game. So we've got all of the components out. We're fast-forwarding through the setup. We'll be playing with Claire Redfield and Robert Kendo today. And this is the scenario called the Uncontrollable Monstrosity, in which we use the Birkin Stage 4 in addition to the Birkin Stage 3 monster. So we're doing that upgrade scenario to the core box set. We'll wrap up the setup round, and then we will jump into gameplay. Okay, we've got the game board set up. We're going to jump into this. This is the Malformations of G core expansion for Season 7. Basically, this episode we're playing is called the Uncontrollable Monstrosity. It's basically an upgrade to the standard gameplay rules for escaping the laboratory. What's a little different about this is we add in an additional phase of the Birkin monster. So traditionally, we've got in the main core set, we've got the Birkin Stage 2, and then this scenario starts out with Birkin Stage 3. So we got this Birkin Stage 3, but now with Maladaptations of G, he will undergo a metamorphosis into the Birkin Stage 4 monster. Maybe this is our thumbnail right here. Birkin Stage 4. And you can see that we've got the two decks set up. We've got Birkin Stage 3 deck. So we're going to combat him in Stage 3. He will go out onto the board here. And then we're going to hit up onto the Birkin Stage 4 from the Monstrosity of G for the Uncontrollable Monstrosity. We're playing today with Claire Redfield and Robert Kendo. We've got their minis on the board. And then we will jump into gameplay. But before we do, a quick word from our sponsor. And then we'll come back, we'll wrap up the setup, and then we will jump right into round number 1. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the other side of the promo. Pontos Fathom Hobbies brought to you by the books that we produce. We've got a bookstore link down in the description. You can check out all of our titles that we have, help to support the channel. Things like the Esoteric Saturn Mysteries, Decoding Saturn in Astrological, Mythic, and Occult Origins. We've also got the Esoteric Dragon Mysteries, same thing. These are coming out of our podcast series. The massive collection of Lovecraftian necromancy in Nyarlathotep, archaeology of Yog-Sothoth, hermeticism of Hastur, genealogy of Cthulhu, psychoanalysis of Rilya, and alchemy of Azathoth, broken out by all the great old ones, collected together in this massive hardcover grimoire omnibus Katu journals out of Lovecraft's Providence. We've also got alchemy and anthroposophy in the Dune Saga, our psychoanalysis of desiring machines, and then finally our new series, Alchemical Courtship in the Dreamlands, starting with Lovecraft's Dreamlands and the city of Celophace and Aimless, Vicious, and then continuing on to other cities like Dalethlene, the Temple of Hypnos, and Lost Carcosa. These will be coming out later in the year, next year. Go check out the bookstore for what we've got. You can also check out our Patreon. Stay across all of our gameplay in A Song of Ice and Fire, Eldritch Horror, Joan of Arc. We're playing through Tainted Grail, Cthulhu Wars, Cthulhu Death May Die, Conan by Monolith, and other games. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, leave a message down below, and we'll see you back in the gameplay. Okay, so we've got the boards on, we've got the doors and the walls set up on the table. We've got the Birkin Stage 3 up on the board. And so Birkin Stage 3, he's going to start out with 20 health. And then after his health dial gets reduced to 0, that's when we replace him. He mutates to, so we'll set this to 20 for the initial. That's when he's going to mutate to Birkin Stage 4, which is even more monstrous. And then he will have an additional 25 for Birkin Stage 4. So it's really going to be a back-ended tale. Now, to get into this Stage 4 lab, we are going to, so we've got the lab tile from the Malformations of G, and we'll kind of go through the rules of fighting the monsters when we get to there. We do have a locked door here, And we have the two decks, A and B. This is actually an A deck here. A and B decks. So that's going to help us to find the key to get us into one of these rooms. And we'll jump into it. So let's start out with some gameplay for round one. So we've got Claire Redfield, we've got Robert, both armed with their handguns. They're going to jump into the first activation. So first activation, they can move, walk, attack, open, close doors, search, trade, use items. So let's see. Starting here, if they open this door, obviously that is a wall right here. So let me just put another wall up there. Just want to emphasize this is a wall at the end of the stairway here. And then I believe there's also a wall, just to make it clear. That's the wall we know. That's a wall. This is also the wall here, so I'll just kind of put it like that. I guess the double red lines show it, you know. Okay, so let's jump into, we'll have Claire go first. She's going to start out with her move. Let's go and have her move down one. She will open the door. So we've got these door models on the board here. We do the door open. So that's move two. That's going to expose us to our first new area. So that new area is this yellow color. So we're going to roll the encounter dice for yellow. And let's see what we get. We get a 6. The room is empty. So if we had gotten the Umbrella Corporation roll, that's when we spawn some monsters in the bowl. So she's got 1, 2 with the door open. Let's give her 3 and 4. So that's going to wrap up her first round. Let's go ahead and there's no monsters in the room. We'll have the basic reaction phase. We'll draw from the tension deck here as well. And we can shuffle this up. We may not shuffle this properly here. Let's shuffle the tension deck. Do a quick cut. And we get our first tension deck card for Claire Redfield. All clear. A flickering light above dispels the calm for but a moment before returning to a strong, steady glare. So we've got our first turn completed. There's no out of sequence reactions, no monsters. So let's move on now to Robert Kennedy. He's also armed with the handgun. Oh yeah, just a quick look at their initial weapons. They're pretty armed. They've got handgun, knife, shotgun, rocket launcher, and 2 first aids. Rocket launcher only has 1 round. There's no extra ammo though. So all of these weapons, they have the initial ammo for them, but no additional ammo. He's got the magnum and the knife and the handgun. She's got the rocket launcher, and I believe she's also holding the shotgun. They can flip those, split them up as they need to. So they can trade items with other character. Actually, I'm going to have her give him the shotgun. So let's have him move 1, 2, 3, and then she's going to give him the shotgun because she's holding that rocket launcher. And she's also got the grenade launcher as well. So actually, let's have Claire give him the shotgun. And Robert Kendo has got the grenade launcher. He'll flip the grenade launcher to Claire. Again, these are armed. We're just going to lead with the handguns, but they can switch into those weapons later. So let's also have Robert move. He will draw his tension deck card, and he gets an all clear as well. It says, somewhere in the darkness, fingernails scratch against a glass pane, the urgency of the sound matching your racing pulse. So all clear for now. Let's go ahead and go back to Claire Redfield. Oh, what I forgot to do is just before we do this, I forgot to read the actual scenario situation. So let's just kind of read that. And it says we have to replace the second paragraph. So the first paragraph says the computer's mechanical, unfeeling voice is drowning out by the shrieks of monsters and warning klaxons. Time is running out. With the self-destruct sequence activated, relentlessly counting down. Only one last hurdle remains, the malformed creature that was William Birkin. And then we go to the Malformations of G and read this additional paragraph. It says, towering above even the most formidable foe, William Birkin's third malformation is the most terrifying yet. An enormous creature born of the nightmares. Bullets punch through his indomitable form with little effort. Think carefully on how to manage this latest and most deadly malformation of William Birkin. Due to his size and mobility, it can attack all of the players at once during a single activation. So that's going to be our Birkin Stage 4. So we're going to start out with Birkin Stage 3, end up with Birkin Stage 4. Let's go to Claire. We'll have her move 1, 2 into the first treasure chest. She'll grab from the treasures here. She's going to get the Magnum rounds. She can trade those over to Robert Kennedy. So she's got Magnum rounds. He's got the Magnum. She can trade those at a later turn. Let's go ahead and have her grab her tension card. And it says, a flickering light above dispels the calm for a moment, returning to a strong, steady Claire, all clear. Let's also have Robert come and do 1, 2. He'll trade the Magnum rounds from her. 3 and 4. That's going to wrap it up for him. And that will do it for our round 1. Guys, we are approaching the first area is cleared. We've cleared out our first deck card. So we will see you guys in round number 2. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.